Society places a great deal of value on the way that teenage girls look. The stereotypical teenage girl cares deeply about how they look. They have to wear the right clothes, listen to the right music, and they always have to look perfect. But what is perfect? And what influences teenage girls to worry about how they look in this way? What media text do girls consume that makes them want to conform to the stereotype? Let's start off with magazines. What do all these magazines have in common? Fashion and Vogue, Girlfriend magazines, Cosmo Girl, Total Girl, Dolly, 17, and many more all attract girls by having perfect-looking women on the covers. These women are often celebrities, such as famous actresses, models, and singers. And because they have so much fame, girls all over the world are interested in them and want to be like them. I mean, who doesn't want to be famous and beautiful? Thousands of people love these celebrities because they are classified as cool. And if you are popular and beautiful like these celebrities, then you are cool too. In this magazine cover, you can see many different words that jump out and attract girls of this age. Look pretty without spending any money. Perfect hair, skin, and makeup for you. Get your hottest body. Any girl reading this will be immediately engaged because that is the same thing they want for their bodies. And because there is a picture of a woman representing beauty in the center who has beautiful hair, skin, and makeup, reading this magazine and buying the products it suggests makes the girl just like the lady on the front. And this is why we see thousands of girls doing the same thing and falling into a stereotype of having to look beautiful, having to have perfect hair, skin, and makeup. So we have identified that teenage girls have to conform to a stereotype, but we've only looked at these in magazines. This stereotype is shown in other media types such as this film, Mean Girls. This movie perfectly shows what sort of stereotypes teenage girls are following today, and it shows in detail how and why they are doing this. Let's look closer into this movie. This photo shows the three friends that completely conform to the stereotype of having to look perfect. These friends are also known as the plastics. You can see here that they have no acne, they aren't overweight, they have tight revealing clothes that show off their sexiness with their perfect legs and body figure, but not only does it show the stereotype, but it shows them looking really slutty. And because you can see, on the left, the girl's cleavage, it shows that she is expressing herself as sexual because, obviously, breasts relate to sex. But why are they showing off their sexual side and making a fuss of having to look so slutty? You guessed it, boys. Boys are a huge factor of this, and because teenage boys also conform to a stereotype, the two genders go hand in hand. Literally. It all leads to boys being cool. If you're cool, then you are popular, have expensive items, and in many cases have a hot girlfriend. And if you are the hot girlfriend, then you are cool too. The stereotypical boy is also into sex and cares greatly of having sex with hot girls. And in Mean Girls, the girls have to be hot in order to be the hot girlfriend. Being the hot girlfriend makes you cool. When a hot stereotypical boy and the hot stereotypical girl get into a relationship, they form a sort of power against the environment that they're in. An example from Mean Girls is their school. Regina George, who is the leader of the Plastics, is the most popular and prettiest girl in the school, and everyone is jealous of her. Like a girl wants to be a celebrity, the rest of the girls in the school want to be like someone from the Plastics, because essentially they are the celebrities of the school. Their prettiness is so powerful, and the not-so-perfect girls are in awe of them. This quote from the movie shows that perfectly. Janice Ian, a character from Mean Girls, says a really good quote that explains how a stereotypical girl can go from being the prettiest and most popular down to absolutely nothing. Regina George is an evil dictator. How do you overthrow a dictator? You cut off her resources. Regina would be nothing without her high-status man candy, technically good physique, and her ignorant band of loyal followers. This quote shows what is important to the stereotype conforming Regina George. That popularity, hot body, and attractive boyfriend is all that matters to her, and that without them she would be nothing. These stereotypical girls take any opportunity to show off their hot bodies. It shows that girls will conform to the stereotype no matter what the situation, and that in every situation a stereotypical girl will come up with some variation of the dress rule, and make it somehow revealing, sexy, and slutty. Here's a quote from the movie. In the regular world, Halloween is when children dress up in costumes and beg for candy. In girl world, Halloween is the one night a year when a girl can dress like a total slut and no other girls can say anything about it. The hardcore girls just wear lingerie and some form of animal ears.
Having lunch with the plastics was like leaving the actual world and entering girl world. And girl world had a lot of rules.
You can't wear a tank top 2 days in a row, and you can only wear your hair in a ponytail once a week. So I guess you pick today. Oh, and we only wear jeans or track pants on Fridays. Oh, we always do it before we ask someone to eat lunch with us, because you have to be considerate of the rest of the group. Well, I mean, you wouldn't buy a skirt without asking your friends first if it looks good on you.
As you can see, the stereotypical girl will follow any rule to fit in, especially if it was to fit in with the cool group. But what originally started this whole perfect look, and why do all these girls have to follow these rules to make themselves look like that? Let's date back to 1997.
In the Barbie world, life in plastic, it's fantastic.
This media type is a song that spreads the message about Barbie dolls, and Barbie dolls tell small children, even before they are old enough to walk, how they are supposed to look as they grow older. That in order to be liked by everyone, you have to have long thin legs, long hair, makeup, and stylish clothes. Over years and years of them playing with these dolls, they will be influenced. So it's like the stereotype has been set right from day one. The song Barbie Girl hit over 40 million views on YouTube, so obviously the word has gotten around. If you look like a perfect doll, then you are accepted by society. Who sets the stereotype? The media. And because Barbie is a perfect example of how girls should look, Group Aqua made a satirical song about the stereotypical effects of the Barbie doll. I believe that it is now that teenage girls are beginning to realize that nobody is perfect, that it's okay to be imperfect, and the only media types that is encouraging girls to feel better about themselves is music.